I want my coffee. I got to leave this on for for a few hours. I got to leave it. Okay, I am home. God damn, where's the fucking remote? Let me go ahead and fold this up. This is what I like about the hurricane. Okay, yeah, that don't. Like that. Then you're able to wrap it up. Voila. Start for the next shoes. God damn. Thought I cut it off. Wasn't that smart?
We'll shop and get some stuff, and we also have amazing vendors here that you can always check out. And so if my schedule, there's no interest, no credit checks, no mandatory
autopsy. Hello.
It made him vulnerable to negative side effects, including drowsiness and confusion. And looking at news reports, it's clear that George was still using these drugs.
Y'all leave George alone.
February 26th.
I am.
10 years after his mother's death, George was found slumped at the wheel of his car. This was the first of a string.
Get this coffee ready because I want my coffee.
Prescription drugs bound to be caused.
I've been sentenced today on the basis of unfit driving, tiredness, and prescription medicines, which I fully accept responsibility.
Putting the physical effects of the medication and marijuana to one side, I still want to know whether depression played any other role in George Michael's death. And I'm concerned by multiple accounts that his use of these drugs was just the tip of the iceberg.
When I heard that George had been involved with crack cocaine, that sort of
Last night's on Control Live. Don't worry, you can catch it all again today. Stop! Yeah. Never miss a minute. It's all your time. On Control Live, on for today. We have rings.
You always had trouble losing weight and keeping it on? Same.
Discover the power of Wegovy. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. With Wegovy, I lost 35 pounds. And some lost over 46 pounds. Wegovy.
And I'm keeping the weight off.
Helps you lose weight and keep it off. I'm reducing my risk. Is the only FDA-approved weight management medicine that's proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular events in adults with known heart disease and with either obesity or overweight. Wegovy shouldn't be used with semaglutide or GLP-1 medicines. Don't take Wegovy if you or your family have medullary thyroid cancer, multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, or if allergic to it. Stop Wegovy and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may happen, including pancreatitis and gallbladder problems. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Vision problems or changes, or if you feel your heart racing while at rest, depression or thoughts may occur. Find a provider right away if you have any mental changes. Common side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
With Wegovy,
I'm losing weight,
I'm keeping it off.
and I'm lowering my CV risk. That's the power of Wegovy. Check your cost and coverage before talking to your healthcare.
Eyes home. Yes.
Alice loves the scent of gain so much. She wished there was a way to make it last longer. Say hello to your fairy godmother, Alice. And long-lasting Gain scent beads. Part of the irresistible scent collection from Gain.
I'm never shopping for car insurance again. Because with the Experian Insurance Marketplace, I don't have to. They do it for me. Yeah, Experian. It's a whole new way to not shop for car insurance. They take your info and shop it with over 40 top providers to find you a great rate. And Experian monitors your rate. If there's something better, you get an alert. Yeah, they keep checking for you over time, even if you don't get a policy. And I saved over $800. And it's free.
Go to Experian.com/car, and you'll never need to shop for car insurance again.
Stun Light Trap attracts and traps flying insects 24/7. And Stun Light Trap is people and free of chemical insecticides. So no matter what the day cooks up for you, you're never bugged. Stem Light Trap.
Why won't Scout play with us anymore?
He has something called osteoarthritis pain. It's joint pain that hurts him all the time. Now, there's Librela, the first and only once-monthly injection to control your dog's OA pain. Veterinary professionals administering Librela who are pregnant, trying to conceive, or breastfeeding should extreme care to avoid self-injection, which can cause allergic reactions like anaphylaxis.
This is the best day of my life!
I done took my medicine. I done took my medicine morning, then took my vitamins, and I'm good.
Things started off great, but once the
And I'm
kids
good.
were off the
I am
pictures,
so good.
in the beginning, I got gifts, like a phone.
And then next thing you know, it's
Oh.
like I'm invisible.
So I switched up and,
That's so, what was that? Hold on.
Don't put up with wireless yada. Now with MetroFlex,
You could,
customers are treated the same.
yeah, you're a sick fuck.
Same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro.
It's not reality.
Do you know what I'm gonna do?
Only on Reels.
On Christmas.
Sorry.
Oxfordshire, England.
I'm sorry.
2 months.
Happy birthday, Ellie.
George makes a call to
I've been to this
The couple met just before
center
George's mother died.
called the Blood Connection. I'm not muted now.
He's known to be a
I'm good.
influence.
I'm good. I'm
It
good.
wasn't the big love at first sight thing that he'd had with Anselmo.
I'm
He
good.
had an affinity.
I'm not muted. Didn't realize I was muted.
Best thing for George.
Throughout their relationship, George's drug use escalated, something Kenny disapproved of. At times, he intervened.
No, I did. I went to this place called the Blood Connection. I donated a pint of blood this morning. So
Quote,
I did a live there for a few minutes, and that was before I had to call my Lyft to come pick me up.
He was absent-minded, so we just think he lost them. This indicates to me that Kenny was concerned about significantly more than casual drug use.
I see that I wasn't missing that, but that's okay. You know, I saw that nut.
As this may get me closer to finding out what was going on in his body when he died.
The reports of his substance
And see, I
abuse, and once that
keep
comes
this
into
band on
someone's
for
life, then
a certain
it's not
amount of
just George
time
making decisions, it's
because
George,
it adds pressure to stop eating. Which I love to donate
September
blood.
19th, 2008. Hampstead
I love
Heath,
it.
London.
That's my job.
George was arrested while cruising for sex. in a
And plus, I
public
get gift cards. I get my points so I can get my gift cards, and I've already turned in 2 of my gift cards.
In 1998, the
I mean,
public first
I
became aware that George
turned
was
in
dead.
so many
After
points
an
for
incident
my
in Beverly Hills
for
Park.
2 gift cards. One is for Starbucks, and the other one is for Tarjay. So
But this time, he was found to be in possession of marijuana and something more deadly. Crack cocaine.
oh shit.
When I heard that Georgia Baylor caught with crack,
But I donated a pint and everything was good. My iron levels are fantastic.
That is an addiction too far.
I think my iron levels was at 13, which is good. Real good.
Powder cocaine. And as it's smoked instead of snorted, users have a more...
And I love how nice, yeah, they have
as with powder cocaine can be lethal.
What you you must have had yours on
Heart rate and blood pressure while constricting the arteries that supply blood to the heart.
Hello? Nightbot. No, he not bad. He good.
Any history of heart disease.
Let me see.
Long-term cocaine use can lead to cardiomyopathy, similar to that which killed George. As the cause of death was not cited as an overdose, I can reasonably conclude that George did not die as an immediate result of taking either of these drugs. However, sustained use over many years will
Yeah, I got Starbucks. I think it was like a $5 gift card, gift card for Starbucks, which I added it to my account.
Over the last decade of his life, George began putting his health at greater risk with both his drug taking and sexual behaviors.
There was another drug that George increasingly favored that has also been linked to sudden death, and that's GHB. GHB is a niche drug. It's popular with clubbers who want to dance all night and has become prevalent on the party scene.
He was going deeper and darker in search of thrills, because he wasn't getting any thrills of any kind in his so-called normal life.
Seeing that he ended up in a lot, there's quite a bit of drug taking goes on. When his mum was around in a city relationship, it was a different ballgame.
Yeah, I heard.
After those events.
Hallelujah. And she's moving. She's going to move to Nebraska. Ha! That's going to be fun.
Gamma-hydroxybutyrate, or GHB, is a depressant of the central nervous system. It reduces inhibitions and produces euphoria, often leading to increased sex drive. The side effects are dangerous, especially when combined with alcohol or cocaine.
I've been watching Lawson Bates, his videos lately. Oh, the baby is so cute. And plus, I love to hear him sing.
If you look at George Michael's
I love
life,
to hear him
one thing that's
sing.
very
He
clear
is amazing.
He lived to excess. He had a voracious appetite, whether it was for sex or he tried, drugs, or he ate and he smoked. I'm sure that gave him a lot of highs. I think if he did have a predisposition to depression, that would have contributed to the lows as well.
Sudden cardiac death due to GHB is possible, but given that it wasn't mentioned on the certificate of death, I can neither confirm nor deny whether GHB was implicated in
I've donated to the Blood Connection before, and I've had an appointment there yesterday.
Beginning to take its toll.
But Dum Me, I'm gonna tell you what Dum Me did. Dum Me,
Vienna, Austria.
Didn't know this, but Dum Me
Only weeks into his sellout
scheduled a Lyft ride. It was supposed to have been for 10 a.m. because my appointment was at 12:15 or something. But I go and I wait. I said, let me look on the Lyft app. Okay, I looked on the Lyft app and the thing says 10 p.m. I said, whoa. Gotta change it. So I changed it for 30 minutes for 10:30. Well, they couldn't get a ride in time, but they didn't take anything out of my Lyft account. So I scheduled it for this morning at 8 a.m. And of course, it's the same person that picked me up from Starbucks the last time that took me to the Blood Connection. Boy, we talked.
Opening cut into the neck. The tube was inserted into his windpipe, assisting his breathing. It was not permanent and would have healed in a few weeks following its removal. However,
and I mentioned something, and
never fully recovered.
which is so true. we was on the interstate and we talking about
So for his voice to go would have been very, very
people that is on the far left lane. They're known as the people with ticket money. You know, the people in the middle lane is known for I will obey the rules. The right lane, which you will find my ass, is I'm too scared. Ding, ding, ding. I said, you know, that is so true. And another thing that is so true, when you go down the interstate, you see all these billboard signs for lawyers. Every single time. You can't go 10 miles without finding a billboard for a lawyer. A lawyer. You're supposed to liar. Okay. But, oh God. I had the most, and of course, you know, when we go to West Columbia, if I went like with Lyft or Motivecab, we always pass by the Amazon Fulfillment Center. Always. Always. Yeah. See? To see my bandages, I gotta keep it on for 4 hours.
You'll save an extra $30 when you use promo code CELEBRATE at checkout.
And I was saying this earlier today, and I'm gonna say it right now. When you give blood, I'm not talking into someone to giving blood if you're not into it due to your religion, but I'm gonna say something. Just think, you know, what if that person who needed blood right now, you know, it's critical for everyone to give blood because we are at a national blood shortage.
You're seeing Skechers famous glide step footwear
But
everywhere. And now that famous design is
you could
available in
save
every Skechers
someone's
footbed.
life.
Get the comfort and
You
style
can
of
help
glide step
someone
now.
to have another
And nobody
birthday,
down and touching
to
your
see a
shoes.
sunrise
Skechers
and a
footbed.
sunset.
What if you could face every day with
You could
confidence?
see a child
Break to the 65 years
blow
of
out the
insect
candles
science in your
on
hands
his or her
so you can
birthday
protect the
cake.
ones you love.
You can help someone go see Taylor Swift, okay? You can help someone go to the WWE or go to the concert of their choice. Thanks for you to give blood. The people who need blood, pregnant women who just had a vaginal birth or a cesarean, you know, they would need blood, you know, if they're bleeding real bad. And imagine someone who was in a motorcycle accident or car accident or shooting victim or stabbing victim or someone who is just needing surgery, major surgery, and they wouldn't have the blood supply that they need. See, I'm an O positive, and I get called on all the time, either if it's through the Red Cross or through the Blood Connection. I mean, I do donate to those two, but I pick and choose which one I want to donate to, because I wait to my eligibility date and I pick and choose. And what makes it so great with the blood center, I can donate on weekends. Oh God. And like I said before, I'm a blood donor. Plus, at one time or another, I was a blood recipient. I was the one to receive the blood. So I know what it's like from both angles. And I would want my blood supply to be at the hospital that I'm at. See, when you go to the blood connection here in South Carolina, like the one that I went to in Lexington, they give the blood to Lexington Medical Center, which I don't like that hospital, but I do feel for the patients that is in there right now, that is sick, and some of them may need your blood. But the Red Cross, they ship your blood to wherever it is needed. Last time I had my blood donated to the Red Cross, I said this, and I don't know why I said this. Now watch my blood go to Grady Memorial in Atlanta, Georgia. Of course, I get an email later on saying, your blood is at Grady Memorial in Atlanta. I said, son of a bitch. How did I know this?
Intense speculation as to the cause still surrounds the case. World-renowned forensic pathologist.
But my iron levels are perfect. They were at a 13. Even though I do take iron pills, and I do take I do take a multivitamin, and I do take vitamins. Oh, y'all seen me take them. I do take them. But they got where they'll put your points on it in the online store, and you can go to the online store and get like the gift cards that you want. I mean, they had so many gift cards. Dang.
24th, 2016. Oxfordshire.
They had
George is making preparations.
I wanted Target because I got some things in Target right now they need to get out. So
7 p.m. George is watching the annual Christmas Eve torchlit parade from his window.
And if I want to,
16 hours,
and I may do this, save my $10 gift card. And when I see the other gift cards due to promotionals, I can get like $30 worth. Thanks. I can save it for a big purchase.
George was spending Christmas with his partner of 7 years, Bonnie Fowler.
But I did that whenever I got my electric kettle. But I got my electric kettle for free. I just paid for shipping and handling because I went up under a whole lot of promos, which was $5. I think I got like $25 worth in gift cards. I used it for my electric kettle. Yes, amen.
Bonnie and George have a few drinks and talk through their Christmas plans. But following an argument, Bonnie leaves and sleeps in the car.
Your daughter is an angel. I'm going to tell you that right now. Your daughter is an angel.
Letting himself into the house, he looks for George.
Your daughter...
Inside, there is no sign of the singer.
Whoever...
So Bonnie makes his way upstairs, where he finds George in bed.
Your daughter is an angel. Your daughter has went through so much. See, this is how I live my life. I live my life through the eyes of a child. I see them St. Jude, St. Jude commercials, and they go through so much about they go through so much whenever we hear the words that we have cancer or something like that, we're bawling, we're sad and depressed. They're not sad and depressed. They're happy. They know that they're sick, but they know that deep down that they're at a good place.
At 1:42 p.m., the emergency services arrive at George Michael's home.
I know. It may not be money. It may not be.
George is pronounced dead at the scene.
In the last hour,
I may not go out and help, but I know that my blood is going to help somebody or somebody's, because it could help up. A pint of blood could save up to 3 lives. 3 lives.
It's awful.
I learned that through the Red
I can't
Cross.
explain how I felt. It just knocked the stuffing out of me. I felt empty for some reason. Sometimes you don't realise the effect.
Do I go to church
until it's
all the
taken away.
time? No, I don't go to
I
church
was
all the
stunned when
time.
I found out to hear
I
the
know
slightest that brought
that
so
there
much
is a
happiness
heaven
and
and
joy
that
into the
there
world
is a
from his
hell.
music was suddenly gone was heartbreaking.
I do have tea now. I do have tea.
George's death came as a bitter shock to all who
I do love tea.
I could see that for
I do
some,
have sakura
years of
sakura
battling
tea from
depression
Japan.
and reckless drug taking
Yeah.
led to one conclusion.
Which I have had, you know, on my
Was this
streams
suicide?
before. I do have a tea
The news that George
steeper
had died on Christmas
that I
Day
got off of
was
Amazon.
surreal. And my first thought, I will admit,
I
was that
love
he
it.
had killed himself.
January 1st, 2017. A series of tweets from Fadi Fawaz's account appeared to back up this theory. They claimed that George had finally committed suicide after many previous attempts.
They need to leave my George Michael alone, man. Dang, he was in the 80s, man. Goddamn.
Not the George I knew.
That's somebody's baby.
He was just careless with what he was doing.
George's family.
And see, when I got back in the car, and I got back into the lift car, oh, y'all should. I would have got flagged for doing this if I was on YouTube Live. The woman had it on B106.7, and of course they was playing the song "Happy" by Pharrell, and of course I'm sitting in the back seat and I'm singing along and I'm dancing. I said, I hope you don't mind, you know, I'm singing and dancing, but I love this song. She was like, oh, I don't mind, and she was laughing. I said, this will put you in a good mood. It does. That song will do it all the time. And of course, afterwards, they played Madonna Like a Prayer. Oh, damn, mommy. And then on the drive here, they played Pat Benatar's Shadows of the Night. Damn. It's going to be a good day.
On Patrol first shift, right before On Patrol Live. Tonight and every Friday and Saturday night, only on Reels.
This bathroom's so musty.
David's new fast-acting drop-in tab.
But I had to be very quiet because while I was at the blood center, I didn't want no kids or anyone to actually scold me. And like, I'm 48 years old. Damn, y'all talking about. But the next time, you know, I'm gonna take y'all here the next time. Would y'all like whenever I go? I know. Damn. Oh. And Pharrell just puts you in a good mood. He does when he sung that song "Happy." But the next time I go there, I want to say maybe it'll be next month. Don't count me to it. Y'all want me to do a Target live? Because you know what's in Target. Y'all know what's in Target. Y'all know why I want to go to Target.
TV felt embarrassing. I felt like disconnecting. I asked my doctor about treating.
But I like the fact, you know, I'm able to donate on Saturday. On a Saturday? What? Yeah, sure. I thought about it. Take y'all to the places that I would go when I got paid every 2 weeks from Walmart. Man, we shipped our asses to Target. I got paid on the Thursday, Friday. Shit, my ass was at Target. Fuck this shit.
Including angioedema, potential heart rhythm problems, and abnormal movements. Report fevers, stiff muscles, or problems.
My ass was at Target.
Sleepiness is the most common side effect.
Target, PetSmart, and Best Buy. And of course, while I was sitting at the Blood Connection, I seen them little cars from the Geek Squad. I says, damn, them cars has got big. Oh, you too. You too. Back work. You have a great day. Don't let them get to you. Have a great day.
With Lovesac, you make the rules.
Home is a warm and
But
fuzzy feeling. Experience
it
the comfort of
feels
home
good
wherever
to
you
know
go,
that
with the
you did
familiar,
something good.
long-lasting freshness.
And you know that
Have
today is
softness
going
of
to be a
snuggle.
good day.
Snuggle,
It's
the
going to be a good
comfort
day
of
for
home.
somebody.
What's considered normal for your
Somebody's.
cat is
It's going to be a
interesting.
great
If your
day.
cat isn't their quirky self lately, they may have pain from a common condition called
Now,
osteoarthritis.
to get back on
Now,
track.
Silencia. Silencia is a once-monthly injection
I woke
to
up this
control your cat's
morning
OA pain. Veterinary professionals administer
and
Silencia who are pregnant, trying to conceive, or breastfeeding should take
all I'm
extreme care
going
to
to
avoid
say
self-injection.
is
Self-injection could cause
I'm going to
allergic
continue on
reactions like
doing that.
anaphylaxis. Ask your vet about Silencia and help get your cat
I'm going
back
to
to their home.
continue on being on chats to where I could be on chats. No one's going to tell me which chat room to go into. I don't tell the people that I don't tell the people that come into my chats to not go into this person's chat because maybe it's maybe they done said something about you. Oh, just because you got your fifis hurt, that don't mean that you can go and say what you have to say.
It's clear that for over 20 years, George had been pushing his body to
I don't tell my chatters where to go to, and that's the way that I run my business. That's the way I run my chat. You go where you are celebrated. You are welcomed here, as long as you behave yourself. The moment that you do not behave yourself, or if Nightbot has to get a hold of your ass, I'm gonna get a hold of your ass, and it's not going to be good. I timed someone out for 24 hours today because they kept on spamming my chat. Not going to have that. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Was really shocking, but on the other hand, wasn't really shocking at all because that rumor had been out there for a long time.
In Vienna,
I'm in a
George
good
was
mood.
found to be suffering from a virulent form of Streptococcus pneumonia bacterium. At the time, his doctors issued a statement announcing that there were no underlying health issues.
Ew. What the hell? I'm up for weird shit, but what the hell? And see, I don't drink milk anymore. I don't. I'll do unsweetened almond milk. I'll do that every now and then, but milk, I can't drink it. It's just knocks it right out the park.
Why this had led some to speculate that it may have contributed to his death in some way. Human immunodeficiency virus damages the cells in the immune system and weakens the ability to fight everyday infections and diseases. While these days HIV is treatable, complications can arise. People with HIV have a significantly higher incidence of pneumonia and sudden cardiac death. There's also a well-recognized link between myocarditis, dilated cardiomyopathy, and HIV. The virus causes dilated cardiomyopathy, and a significant number of all HIV sufferers also have myocarditis. The exact reasons for this are not fully understood. But as I don't have access to the autopsy and toxicology report, I am unable to confirm or deny the rumors. However, even if George Michael did have the HIV virus, I don't think this is what ultimately killed him.
I don't think so neither. No, you put that shit out there.
Dr. Hunter can reveal what he believes caused the death of this iconic pop star.
For more than 25 years, George Michael had a well-documented history of using prescription and illegal drugs.
George Michael is an icon. An icon. I will still play his music. I will still play Wham's music. God, yes, Wham!
Cited on his death certificate, which triggered a reaction in the body that caused his instant death. Sudden cardiac deaths are responsible for almost half of all deaths in people with heart conditions such as George's. And I think this is what happened in George's case. The loss of anyone at a young age is always tragic.
Last, oh, I love that
George Michael's
song.
story is
Yes.
poignant. A man
And what made it so
with
sad, he
extraordinary
died the day
talent
after
and a big heart
Christmas.
that finally gave
Ugh.
up way too soon.
George was a creative genius. His music was the
George
soundtrack to so
Michael,
many people's lives.
Boy George. Oh, I love Boy George. Oh.
One of the most surprising things that came out after George's death was this extraordinary generosity that he had bestowed upon complete strangers. And the stories
Yeah.
began to leak out little by little, and then they built. And suddenly there was this tidal wave of examples of George having donated vast sums of money.
Yes. That was George Michael. George Michael gave. Boy George gave. Elton John, the king, gave.
The singer Michael Jackson is reported to have died from a
Oh, now you're talking about my MJ. MJ. I remember when he died. Was I working there? I was working, but for I was working, but I had the day off or something.
Entertainer and pop icon was pronounced dead in Los Angeles.
I still say it like that. Say it like this.
Jackson was just 50 years old.
So, all the ladies that are either lot lizards or ladies of the night or being trafficked. There's somebody, or drug addicts. There's somebody's baby. That's somebody's child. Some don't want to get help for themselves. Some do.
Michael Jackson was one of the most famous men on the planet, but
and with MJ,
very troubled life.
His daddy, I hope he's rotten hell.
But I know that the information in his autopsy report will separate
the biggest child abuser in the world, the biggest. And after MJ passed away, here he is showing up on red carpets and these fur coats and the diamond earrings. And motherfucker, you trying to be a goddamn pimp. Now he died, thank God. And LaToya, I don't know what to think of you.
But importantly, it gives me
something wasn't right in the water. Something wasn't right in the water for LaToya.
I'm going to uncover exactly what happened to end the life of the king of pop.
And Janet's kind of keep quiet, which is a good thing. She's raising her child.
Jackson is renting a mansion in Beverly Hills.
Let's see who else.
In just 19 days, he'll embark on a sellout 50-day residency in London.
Yeah, I'm from the South. I'm from South Carolina.
As the lead singer with the Jackson 5, he was prepared.
Everything went over, man. We got fried. Squash just got being fried. Fried squash.
He did things that no one else could do.
What do you think? We're up in
was the most successful entertainer the
we're
world had ever seen. Combined
we have a higher rate of diabetes here in the South. I mean, we do use vegetables, but we have we add it with flour and everything. Then call it soul food. Oh Lord.
had essentially been a recluse for 12
And we just don't get a little bit. No, we get a lot. That's why the obesity rate is up in the damn South. It's because we use all that damn, with all that seasoning, that Old Bay. Oh, shit. We use that Old Bay like it ain't nothing. And Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Yes. I'll take that.
Jackson will perform a grueling schedule of
So,
concerts in London.
shit. Let me tell you about soul food.
And to maintain his health, he's
Woo!
depending on his
It's
personal
it's
physician, Dr.
it's
Conrad Miller.
food, but when you add seasoning,
But
we
Jackson
can't
will
explain
never
the
make
seasoning,
complete
and we
diet.
don't measure our seasoning. No,
I know
we
that Michael
season it
Jackson is still
until
a relatively young man
woo
when he
wee,
died.
until it's just right. And
A
salt,
performer all of his
honey,
life and had been incredibly
honey,
well. The fact that he was prepared to
we
perform
salt
on
until
stage
if we have to
during
pull
concerts
if
suggests
we
that he
have
was
to
still relatively
pour
fit.
the
So at
whole
this point, it's
thing of
unclear exactly
Morton's
what would have caused
salt.
his untimely death.
Oh, some
Jackson's
woo,
life
and you
was
get the
fraught
whole
with moments
family
both
together.
controversial and bizarre.
That's what you get your love. You pour it
Secrets revealed by
into
his
that
autopsy
food.
are no different.
You get
The autopsy
you
report states
make
that
the
Michael was
memories
alive,
and
and
all.
that
This is
is
what you
of
call
course
soul
correct.
food,
But
man.
if you look at the body of
And
Jackson
you got to have fried
Michael
chicken.
Jackson
You got
be that clear cut.
what's it? What is the Sunday meal? Green beans, rice,
Was he turning white?
fried chicken.
These are the questions that
We don't
everyone
go
wants
with
to
the
know.
store bought. Fuck no, we don't.
Obviously different than it
And
was.
this is the one where the preacher, even the preacher will come over and eat with y'all. Watch the movie Soul Food. You'll get it. You'll get it.
Bleaching your skin.
That's like one of the
Is
best.
your skin lighter because you don't like being black? I have a skin disorder. The
Vitiligo.
pigmentation of the skin is something that I cannot help. Okay, but when people make up stories that I don't want to be who I am, it hurts.
I can see from the autopsy
Vitiligo.
just
That's what he's
Michael
got.
being pain,
I've heard about
he did have
that.
a skin condition. In the darker areas, there are lighter blotches, and it appears that in these lighter blotches, the skin has stopped producing pigment. Cells called melanocytes produce a dark pigment, melanin, that colors the skin. But these cells are partially absent in the autopsy. And without these cells, the skin is pale and explains Michael's appearance. And it is consistent with a disease called vitiligo.
Thank you.
Jackson did have a skin disease, but doubt still remains.
And
about all the
Latoya,
claims he made in the
Lying, she had that 900 number that said that
Change the color of your skin. Oh God, no. It did not.
he was bleaching his skin. The fuck?
Evens it out because it makes blotches on the skin, and I have to even out my skin.
But evidence found at the scene shows that this wasn't true. Jackson spent large amounts of money on a skin bleaching drug called Benequip.
It turns out that Michael had been getting treatment for his vitiligo from
Yeah.
a doctor called Arnold Klein for about 25 years.
Based in Beverly Hills, Klein was the dermatologist to the stars. His other clients included Elizabeth Taylor, Carrie Fisher, and Sharon Stone. Klein recommended the lotion to Jackson when they first met. It prevents dark pigment being made in areas unaffected by vitiligo. For half of his life, Jackson had been bleaching his skin. And in the autopsy report, Dr. Hunter has discovered just how fixated with his appearance the king of pop really was.
I can see that there are several scars on Michael's face and neck that are typical of previous plastic surgeries.
Plastic surgeries. Yeah, we knew about that. We knew about that for a long, long time.
Changed his appearance. His nose shows very clear signs of modification. It's caved in on one side and the bridge is completely missing. This is one of the signs of extensive plastic surgery.
His brothers used to tease him about the size of his nose, calling him Big Nose. It really left an emotional scar on him, and the minute he found out about plastic surgery, he began to have work on his nose.
One of the things that Michael struggled with throughout his whole life was his body image. I don't like my skin turns into I don't like my face, turns into I don't like my body, turns into I'm not sure I like myself. That's why poor body image is so insane.
I ain't gotta worry
because
about
it
giving
never
blood
stops.
again for
With the
another
nose, or
2
the hair, or the
months.
legs, or
They'll tell me when
whatever,
I become
hospital appearance you
eligible,
don't
and
like.
when I become
It
eligible,
transforms into something
I
bigger.
will donate from them again.
Over the years, Jackson visited the surgeon's
I
table
felt
again
good.
and again,
I felt really
changing not
good.
only his nose, but almost
And I'll
his
do it on
entire
the
face.
weekend, trust me.
In the tabloid press, he became known as Wacko Jacko and was public property. But the autopsy reveals he did manage to keep one secret from the media for for 25 years.
I can see that Michael's hair is
I
not
don't eat rice
wearing a
because
wig
it's so
and is held
starchy.
on by
I mean,
semi-permanent glue.
actually, I do eat
There
rice,
are
but
some
not by
sparse areas of his own
itself.
hair on the
It's got to be
sides and
cooked
back of his
in
head,
to
but other than for those
something
patches,
else in
Michael
order
looks
for me to
almost
eat it.
entirely bald.
Let me get some more coffee made. I'll be right back, and I'll answer
His
some more
scalp reveals the
questions.
reason for his baldness. There is an area of scarring on the top of his head. Scarring which is consistent with a burn.
Plus, I gotta get up and
In
walk.
1984, Jackson was at the height of his powers. His album Thriller had become the biggest selling album of all time. But filming a Pepsi commercial with his brothers would mark the start of his decline. When a pyrotechnic device set fire to his hair. He suffered severe second and third degree burns to the scalp, which left him needing to wear wigs for the rest of his life.
The Pepsi incident changed Michael's career forever. Michael became extremely self-conscious about his appearance. He felt damaged, he felt hurt, he felt betrayed.
Following the incident with the fire, not only is he contending with a poor body image, but now, his scalp is burned. He can't grow his hair anymore. And this is another reason to kind of feel he has to conceal something about himself. And here's the thing, when you feel you have to hide something, the underside of that secrecy is shame. If people really knew, they wouldn't accept me. What's underneath this makeup? What's underneath this wig? And of course, the real kind of clincher there is that I can't accept who I am.
And Dr. Hunter has uncovered evidence that the accident triggered a dangerous and potentially deadly habit.
I knew that something was different. I knew it, I called it. No! And look what I found today. It's Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
Blue Chew? Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Blue Chew. This is the secret. If you don't know, now you know. You can get it on a subscription model, so then you get delivered every month. And for the ladies, let your man know, and you're welcome in advance.
And the flavor of a slow-cooked smoked sausage be so gloriously delicious that the sight of it sizzling makes your taste buds weep. For sure, it's Hillshire.
When your clothes come out looking newer and longer, you get to take them for a spin. Again, and again, and again. Persil cleans and helps keep clothes looking newer longer. Get that new clothes feel. Wash with Persil.
Hey, that's great. Who are the chefs?
Rookie mistake.
Great, googly.
Maybe you just need a Snickers.
When it comes to family, I always do what's best. My parents taught me that. That's why I called A Place for Mom. Their personalized guidance was just what I needed to find senior living for Mom. And their advice is free to families. Not just free, invaluable. Our advisor gave us options based on our needs and budget, guiding us to the best decision. I never expected a free service to make such a difference. Our service comes at no cost to your family. Connect with us today. When your bedroom is everything you need, it's okay to give everything else a rest. Welcome to the Good Night Club. Find your dream bedroom at IKEA. Type 2 diabetes? Discover the Ozempic Trizone.
Alright, I'm back.
I got the power of 3. I lowered my A1C, CV risk, and lost some weight.
In studies, the majority of people reached an A1C under 7.
I'm under 7.
Ozempic lowers the risk of major
I'm back.
cardiovascular events such as
I
stroke, heart attack, or
spoke
death,
to
and adults also with known heart disease. I'm lowering my risk. Adults lost up to 14 pounds.
I lost some weight.
Ozempic isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. Don't share needles or pens or reuse needles. Don't take Ozempic if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine lineages in type 2 or allergic to it. Stop Ozempic and get medical help right away. If you're no longer swallowing it up, severe stomach pain or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Gallbladder problems may occur. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Ozempic
with a sulfonylurea or insulin may increase low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems. Living with type 2 diabetes.
That's not the power of 3 with those.
Oh, fun.
But any questions? Any more questions? You know, we're down to the final 10 minutes. Final 10 minutes of the live.
Oh, Dad! Dad, I'm an AC fan motor. Oh no. But your future is bright with an American Home Shield warranty to protect your covered appliances and home systems. Are there bees behind
I had a good day. I had a good morning, and I hope the rest of the day is perfect. I hope.
On June
I
25th,
hope.
2009, pop megastar Michael Jackson died suddenly in Los Angeles, California.
Yeah, I was working at Walmart in West
The world was
Columbia.
shocked by his
Yes.
passing,
Yes, I
asking
was
why the
working
king
there.
of pop died at just 50 years of age. Now, world-renowned forensic pathologist Dr. Michael Hunter is investigating Jackson's autopsy and uncovering hidden secrets from his life that could explain his death.
Michael Jackson was very conscious about his appearance. I know that he had vitiligo and that he bleached his skin. It's well known that Michael had had extensive plastic surgery on his face, but less known perhaps is the fact that he was wearing a wig after his scalp was burned in an accident. This
For a
was
Pepsi
dramatic.
commercial.
And I want to know how big an impact this had.
It's back in 1984 or something, I think.
Recovering from the
I'm not
injuries
sure.
he sustained during the filming of the commercial, Jackson became hooked on painkillers.
Mm-hmm.
These were gateway drugs that led to multiple drug addictions.
A gateway drug is a softer drug that can lead the user onto more dangerous forms of
Ayo,
gateway drugs.
little,
That's Michael's
little,
dependence on drugs
ba-da-dee,
quickly escalated.
Over the years, Jackson also became dependent on sedatives, alcohol, anti-anxiety drugs, and even morphine.
Morphine can become your friend, but your body cannot
Without prescription
adapt.
drugs, he could not function, sing, dance, or perform.
What about that hypodermic? Not
6 months
hypodermic.
before his death, Jackson announced a punishing schedule of 50 concerts.
At the O2 Arena.
I'll be performing the songs my fans want to hear. This is really it. This is the
While we was going to the Blood Connection this morning, there is a sign at the liquor store, and this is they come up. This liquor store comes up with the best signs ever. I love their signs. The signs. This sign read,
They began to question health scares.
"It's the beginning of tailgating season," and up underneath it says, "Start drinking." Start drinking.
Jackson was in good physical condition.
So, go Cox! Hey!
Terry Harvey is a music promoter with close links to the Jackson family.
I'm good for someone to have to be in to perform for 2.5 hours. He in good shape.
Do I think Michael didn't have the energy of a staff for 50 nights? He did not have the stamina to do 30 games.
Michael knew deep down there was no way he'd be able to perform 50 shows. Michael told people close to him he didn't know if he could do 2 shows.
So what was the truth about Jackson's fitness? Was he really up to the tour?
I can see from the report that Michael's 136 pounds and is 5 foot 9 inches tall, which gives him a
I'm
BMI
5'2". I'm 6'2" in the bad attitude.
It is within the acceptable range.
But
You might expect some athletes.
I know the specifics of where to, not where to, but what to tell the nurses, the phlebotomists who sticks your needle in,
6 days before his death.
and everything you need. I need to have a squishy ball, a squeezy ball next time. I need to have a squeezy ball, my own squeezy ball. Because I love their squeezy balls. I do. Damn, Red Cross used to have them. They used to give them to you. The squeezy ball. I know the Red Cross has got an online store.
In osteoarthritis,
Okay.
cartilage degenerates and bones are left unprotected. This places
I'm
pressure on
thinking
the
I'm hearing
joints, and
something,
in
but I'm
extreme
not.
circumstances,
Well,
the
I'm
bones
not.
can
I'm not
grind
hearing
together.
anything.
This is a
I'm
condition
good.
that can cause
I'm
pain,
good. I'm really,
stiffness,
really good.
and might limit his movements. It is degenerative. It will only get worse. And although this isn't uncommon for a man at 50, it can be triggered by injury.
In 1999, Jackson did suffer an injury to his spine. During a concert in Germany, he plunged 50 feet into the orchestra pit. Although he carried on performing, he collapsed in agony soon afterwards.
My goddamn back.
Osteoarthritis would explain why he was struggling with movement, but it couldn't explain why he was struggling to breathe.
Most of Michael's organs were in good condition for his age. The exception is his lungs. They were obviously diseased. The lining of the airways showed a lot of damage, and both lungs showed widespread inflammation and quite extensive scarring. For Michael Jackson, it would have made it harder to exert himself, and he would have fatigued more easily. The next question I would want to ask is what caused all this damage?
A possible explanation is written all over Jackson's face. In his mid-20s, he developed a symmetrical red rash around his cheeks.
This rash is a classic symptom of another rare skin disease, discoid lupus, which causes hair to fall out anywhere on the body and can damage the lips. I can see from the autopsy that Michael Jackson had dark tattoos on his eyebrows, there were tattoos on his eyelids like eyeliner, and he also got tattoos pink around his lips.
Lupus would also explain Jackson's habit of using umbrellas. This disease leaves skin sensitive to sunlight.
Lupus.
And lupus doesn't only affect the skin, it can wreak havoc across the whole body.
I know someone's got lupus right now.
These diseases occur when the
I'll pray
body
for you,
attacks
baby
the
girl.
body itself.
You are my sister in spirit. I love you.
But in lupus, these cells strike the body itself, including lungs, leaving them heavily damaged. It is a chronic disease with episodes of remission and recurrence. That recurrence can be triggered by any number of things, such as stress, exertion, and lack of sleep.
But is there another explanation for Jackson's lung damage? June 18, 2009, Los Angeles, California, 7 days before his death. For 25 years, an increasingly unstable and drug-dependent Jackson had been visiting the clinic of dermatologist Dr. Arnold Klein. According to those who worked there, these visits had become less and less about his skin.
He would be in the office a couple times a week, have very minor procedures done. When he got to the office, I would take him to the back door and put him in the procedure room, and at that point I'd go get Dr. Klein's nurse Ellen and say, Michael's here, he wants a shot.
On every visit, he'd receive at least one injection. The syringe contained Demerol, a medical version of heroin.
Demerol is a powerful medication that belongs to a class of drugs known as opioids. It works in the brain to change how your body feels and responds to pain. It's frequently used in hospitals to treat moderate to severe pain.
Usually the effects were pretty quick. He might pass out, he might be just tired, he might be fatigued.
And Jackson didn't always come to see Dr. Klein alone.
If he was with the kids, that would be a little bit of a distraction for him. The kids would usually sit in Dr. Klein's office. They'd be running and screaming and joking, and it would be a lot of fun until Michael got really out of it.
As the tour approached, Jackson's requests for these injections became more and more frequent.
He would come in and he would demand.
I'm just listening to this show right here that I'm listening to. It's Autopsy, the last hours of ... and it's on Reels right now. It's the channel spelling is R
By taking this drug consistently,
E
Michael Jackson risked
A L
overdoses
Z.
and death.
I'm trying to think. Reels. R-E-E-L-Z. R-E-E-L-Z. Yeah. So, right now they're doing Michael Jackson. The last hour they did George Michael, which was somehow very disrespectful. But they do like the autopsy of. They do like Kurt Cobain, Chris Farley. They even go way back to I think like Desi Arnaz and Lucille Ball, which she is the queen of comedy.
And when you finish, you know you had something. Before I have a chewable for allergic to itch, giving dogs pills was a battle of wits. Oh, Maria, I wanted to hear full this game. Is he gone?
But the next time I go live from Lexington, I will go to Tarjay, PetSmart, which y'all gonna have to drag my ass out of PetSmart because you can bring your own pets there, and I want to see them. I want to see them so bad. I love PetSmart. But I can't get anything heavy because I'm gonna have to carry it out, and I'm not about that. But they're so cute, the animals and the puppies. I would play with them. Oh my god, I would have to carry my own.
Never said anything bad about anybody or anything. He was 25 when he got injured. You're walking.
Under the Wounded Warrior Project.
The need for Wounded Warrior Project continues. Your support is
What goes on at Best Buy? Oh yeah, they're the big old trees. Okay. But I would go. That's when you bring your own pets. You bring your pets there on weekends. PetSmart.
Warriors like Eric who sacrificed so much.
You can just spend the day. I would have to do 2 separate lives that day. I would have to bring my charger. I would have to get like a power bank. So, CLE, I'm ordering one. Yeah, even that agrees. Okay, when I take this out, y'all know one thing only is going to happen. I'm going to end this live because I'm over my hour. So, y'all have a great day. Drink your coffee or tea or milk tea. So, y'all have a great day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll catch y'all on the next stream. See y'all later. Bye-bye.
One warrior carried another one off the battle.